Hi, imagine 2,000 years from now. At that time, for transportation, everyone flies through the air like the Jetsons. Now, someone finds a book that is written around this time. He is trying to read it. He notices one particular sentence. It says, I saw the red light, but decided not to stop. Wow, what is this? Some little red light? What does stopping have to do with that? Can you imagine the confusion? Now, several years ago, I was invited to go to Israel and Egypt with some friends of mine. But about 2 weeks before we were about to take off, I got pneumonia and I was hospitalized. A week later, the doctor cleared me to go on to Israel, but I was very sick and weak, but was able to fly to Israel. We saw a lot, but I was so sick that I was just coughing and breathing very deeply. Sometimes I couldn't go with a group on their excursions. I just had to get some rest. I returned back to the USA and then to the mission field, but I felt like I had seen a lot but not learned a lot due to my physical condition. Well, the trip had been expensive, so me being Dutch decided to study the Hebrew and Middle Eastern culture on my own. So I read and studied about 150 books on this. I was amazed on how much I learned and how it caused me to look at the Bible through Middle Eastern eyes. My doctrine didn't change. If anything, it became a lot stronger. But when I read the Bible now, I see so many things that I'd never seen before. Likewise, the story of the red light. We all know that it is a traffic light. The guy ran a red light. But to the person 2,000 years from now, that isn't intuitively obvious. So what do we do with all of this? Well, when we approach the scriptures, we have to approach it with a humble heart. We are about 2,000 years separated from the last scriptures. Most of us don't read Hebrew and Greek. You know, a lot gets lost in translation. After I read those 150 books, I decided to make this very channel so that you can read the Bible the way the original readers would have read it. It will really deepen your understanding of God's Word. Having said that, I can't think of one major doctrine that has changed through that. So if you just want to know the major doctrines like salvation by grace through faith, then there's no need for that. But if you, for instance, want to know what really happened, like with David and Goliath, this video would help you. And the Bible is full of stories like that. May God bless you richly. Bye-bye.